Yo, now all I need is Blade from Deadpool and Wolverine, and my movie verse setup will be complete as far as Blades go. Unless they finally do the Blade solo movie that they've been talking about for the last 1,000 years. I don't know if we're gonna ever see that one, and I don't even know if I want to see it because it's probably gonna be some junk. But anyway, once that one drops from the Deadpool movie, I'll have every Blade version that popped up on the big screen. When SooSooToys first announced this one, I was excited. I was like, oh man, somebody actually doing Blade 3. That's what's up. I didn't think we'd ever see this figure, honestly. Since a lot of people didn't like this movie, I figured no one would touch it. Man, they showed that yelling head sculpt, and I was on 10. I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm down. Up to now, no one had done a sculpt like that. I'm sure there are some customs out there, but nothing mass produced. So yeah, when they showed that screaming head sculpt, I was good. Then it was 2 head sculpts. So that was an automatic pre-order. And then came the wait. It was months upon months till eventually turned into a couple years. Honestly, I was like, damn, I don't think we are going to get that Blade. I mean, I know we get long waits all the time, but SooSoo is usually pretty quick, and this one just dragged. So I didn't think it was gonna come out. And then out of nowhere, bam, I get my invoice. Your Blade is on the way. And I'm like, you better hope I got the money to pay for this pre-order. Sneaking up on me like this. But you know what? It was a happy surprise. I'm like, yeah, early birthday gift because it came right before my birthday. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. We can do this. Let's go. Cool set of instructions. I don't know if SooSooToys has done instructions this nice before. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Some of my older stuff that I got. This is pretty cool though. Alright. So they got a few things going on. Some articulation demonstrations. Alright, cool. That's pretty damn good though, for some instructions. I'm used to these by now. This seems to be the only style of base they make. Nice weathering on it though. Weathering, some blood. But it's the same thing you always get with SooSooToys. I was just talking about this in another video. These third-party companies, they still making figures like it's 10 years ago. Meanwhile, Hot Toys have stepped their game up. You got companies like InArt. You got companies like J&D, even though I'm really not feeling J&D like that. I think they overpriced. But the point is, you got all these companies that's out here stepping their game up, and these third-party companies still making figures like it's 10 years ago. As I said, they gonna have to bump it up, bring the A game. They want to keep up. He gave you a jacket for Blade too, huh? Just so y'all know, it's in the bottom of the box underneath everything. Now I really wish they wouldn't have did this with a zipper. They should have did a magnet. No, had a lining. This is what I'm talking about. They still doing stuff like this. We done moved on from trying to do real zippers. You could put the zipper on here and make it look like it's a zip-up jacket, but you should have had a magnet underneath. This makes things complicated when you're trying to change the clothes. And y'all know I hate doing the clothes. It's a cool jacket though. I like the pattern on it. Don't know what kind of material this is though, but I ain't no goddamn fabric expert, so I ain't supposed to know. I'm digging all the guns he got too. This bad boy open up. Put those two shells in there. Let's see. Bam, that's one. This is one right here. Put that other one in there. Bam, that's two. That's pretty cool. You don't see them no more though, so it's almost like you don't have them because you don't see them. But it's cool, you know, when you have it open like that, you can have them with a pose. You can see the back of them as he's loading it up, or have like one hand holding one of them and the other one already loaded. That's pretty cool though. We've seen these guns before too. This is traditional gun here. Still some damn good looking guns. This is nice too. You can see the bullets in there. That's cool. The instructions say these bad boys open. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Not bad. So you get this right here. This is that weapon that Whistler made for him that he tried out. It was a pretty cool weapon. You pull his top off. And then let's see, I'm dropping pieces. That plugs in there. And then this plugs on the other end. Yep. It's a tight fit too. But bam. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. This bend, well, you know what it probably does, but I'm not gonna bend it because I don't feel like trying to bend it back in shape. Get a bunch of spikes as well. That's what's up. Wouldn't be Blade without his spikes. Or without his sunglasses. You gotta have the sunglasses too. Pretty basic looking sunglasses, nothing special. They probably already had these made, using them. They probably use these for all their figures, who knows? Got his bracelets. All right. 4 pairs of hands, but 2 of them look damn near the same to me. Where they at? Yeah, these 2 sets look damn near the same. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all these. You get the triggers right here. You get the relax right there. But then you got this one, this one, this one, and this one. And they all look damn near the same. These are slightly, let's see. They slightly different. Just got a little bit more lean to it, I guess. Yeah, they gripping hands with a slight difference on them based on the angle. But I mean, if I didn't have both sets, only had one, I wouldn't even Probably wouldn't even miss it like that. So you probably could have gave us something a little different. You know what? It's cool. 4 sets of hands. That's all that matters. Plus the 5th set, which is on them, which is fisted hands. So yeah, somebody run up on me, they gonna catch these hands. All right, that was a bad joke. All right, you know what? Let's just go to the next thing. Last thing out this setup is this right here. Tats on point. Hairdo on point. Look at that scope. And that looks like Wesley. Look at that. Details. That's pretty dope. Now I will say, So stepped the game up with this scope right here. Only thing missing is the moving eyes. What y'all doing, So? Y'all had more than enough time to throw some movable eyes up in his head. But outside of that, this is fire. This is probably going to be the primary scope that I have on him on the shelf. Hell yeah, look at the details in the forehead. Texture in the skin. Look at that. He did a damn good job. I'm proud of SooSooToys. The eyes. Oh yeah, they did a good job. They just got to tighten up tighten it up a little bit. Put some rolling eyes on these things now. No excuse. Catch up or get left behind. Then we got the main figure himself. His fisted hand fell off. Oh, the other one fell off. I guess they're not on there all the way. I put these down there for now. Let's look at this head sculpt. Looks like Wesley. Not bad at all. Guess we'll check his coat out, then I'll take it off. Got some wires in here? Yeah, I feel like some wires in there on the bottom. What about along the side up here? Yeah, they got some wires in there too. They real thin though. These are thin. These feel a little thicker. Yeah, they got some wires in there. Got some details in the arm. I sniffed this thing. It don't smell like leather to me. I don't know if it's supposed to be leather. I'm not a fabric expert. Nice stitch work. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is not leather. I could be wrong though. Got the red liner. Coat looks good though. I'm not sure it's leather, but it looks good. Let's take this off of him. So we can get a look at the actual outfit itself. All right, let me lay him down for a second. Got some holsters on them. Let's take these holsters. Oh no, they part of the outfit. Can't take them off. Oh well. They made his arms muscular. That's good. That last blade, well, who was it? Present Toys. They had him like he was on a vegan diet. And I know what that's like. I used to be a vegan. You get real skinny and end up with a boggle head. Oh man, I need to get back to that vegan diet though. I got this damn trucker's body now. I need to be a vegan again, hell. Nice red shirt though. Pattern work in the vest is pretty nice. The buckle is on point. Belt buckle looks pretty good. It's a pretty good looking vest. It's not the best one in the series. I still think, let's see, which movie? Movie number 1 got the best vest. That's the back. Got a place for sword. Got on some regular pants. Got some fancy details right there. Stitched in pads. Should make it easy for posing. Not bad. Boots. Basic black boots. How much movement you got on them? Okay, you got a little movement on them. Not a lot, but you got more than what that one you had. You got more than what you got for present toys. I will say that. Yeah, so how far will that leg go up? Yeah, that ain't bad. Decent crunch. Is that double on the elbow? Yeah, you got some double elbows too. Bicep rotation. That's what's up. Waist rotation. Yeah, he came out pretty good. Looks like he might be a little short, but as we've established in my other Blade videos, Blade Wesley Snipes is actually a short dude. I don't know how all these years I thought he was like this super tall dude. He's a short, stocky dude. So this might actually be accurate as far as height wise, because I think he's only like 5'8". I thought the dude was like 6'3". So that's on me. But not bad though. It's a pretty damn good blade. I ain't tripping. I'm glad I picked them up. That's what's up. Just noticed my gun holster has come unglued. Other side is fine. This one over here, as you can see, has come unglued. And always love stuff like this. Just a quick note. So here go the 3 blades that I own. That's a custom. Of course, the SooSooToys, the one we're looking at right now. And that is the PC Toys Blade. So those are the 3 blades that I own. Still my favorite vest out of all 3. But if I'm being honest, I'm not fully satisfied with none of my blades. It just feels like something is missing from each one. My custom is probably my favorite, but I probably need to swap that head sculpt out because he's too light skinned. I'm just keeping it real. Wesley was darker than that. And actually on this one, the PC Toys version, I switched out the head with the present Toys head sculpt. If I'm being honest, I think Present Toys had the best head sculpt out of all of them. But the figure itself, I was not a fan of, so I got rid of it. But that's all the blades I own. They look good on the shelf, but I'm not fully satisfied with any of them, not even this one right here, because it still feels like something is missing. But they make for good shelf pieces, so it's all good. And yeah, I know I didn't stand him straight up because I didn't feel like taking him out of his pose. Y'all get the point. Man, a lot of people tried to dog this movie out. They tried to say Blade was the reason it was trash. It's not the greatest movie, but it ain't dog done either. I love the fight between Blade and Dracula at the end. I didn't appreciate all the side fights added in. They could have just let it be a straight up fight between Blade and Dracula. I didn't need all the extras. So the way I watch, you know, that scene, I go on YouTube and I watch the uncut version between Blade and Dracula. And it's like 1,000 times better to watch. You just seeing them going at it. It's cold-blooded fight. I wish they would have put it in the movie like that. I can't forget that Blade Trinity got one of the best superhero landings out there, considering he's the one who invented that whole landing. You know, the one knee down, leg up. What did you expect? Because Blade was the first. If he wasn't, you're gonna have to show me who was. If they would have did like the villains from the Blade movies, that would have been fire. But you know, it's cool. I finally got, well, we still need a Blade 1 outfit, but I got that one too. I got a custom. But it's a lot of y'all that don't have it, so maybe one day we'll get all the Blades and the villains a complete rundown from one of these companies. Anyway, that's my video on Blade, Vampire Hunter, SooSooToys, Blade 3. Is it worth what I paid? I got it retail. I'm going to say it's a solid release, good figure, but I don't think it's worth what I paid. Probably should have knocked off about another $50. Then I probably would be like, okay, this is cool. The yelling scope did push it up a notch. Without that, I would have probably said knock off about another 75. Anyway, that's my video. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll catch y'all at the next one. I'm out.